Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Onyinye, and if today is the first day you are seeing me, you are highly welcome. Okay, guys, I want to discuss a little bit about updates. First of all, we need to start leveraging on things that can help us, and I would want us to do a bit of research. After this video, I want you to go home and do a bit of research on your own, okay? So that you understand. I'm doing this video in the evening because you might have done everything that you want to do on Sunday and come back resting. Then we can do this video. We take it from there. First of all, I want to discuss how you need to choose the pathway for your relocation. Okay, sometimes people are just desperate. They want to get out as much as as soon as they can. So getting out in that way might be a problem. Okay, let me explain. Sometimes maybe you need to do some small training back home that because it will be easy to learn back home. Okay, then you say, okay, let me just go this year, then or this month or within this summer or winter time because I want to just be in abroad as soon as I can. Okay, I'm not in this number one relevant to the core audience of your needs. I'm not uh, I'm not going to discuss this number one point based on age, because if you are above 50, just hold on. I am going to talk about you just at the last bit. I'm talking about the workforce, the people that are still between the age of workforce, like people that are between 25 to 35. So that is workforce. Although when you are turn 35, it becomes difficult in places like Austria, Spain, and all that, and Liechtenstein. But we have other countries under European Union that accept that age as a workforce age. So if you are in that age bracket, probably you don't have scalable skill. What we call scalable skill are the skills that when you come today, the next day you know that companies are looking for you. I will give you an example. For women, like braiding, if you are a woman, you know how to plait hair in abroad. If you land, maybe they pick you from, maybe you're coming to UK, they pick you from Heathrow Airport. The next day, you might go out and find where you can attach yourself to start plaiting hair. I don't know whether I'm making sense in this regard. So that is immediate skill that can earn. Today you come because plaiting of hair, there's no any license except you want to start doing oyibo hair. Then you will not have to go to college, get MVQ. But that is scalable skill. That's what we call scalable skill, easily scalable skill. For the men, is barbing salon. A man comes today, the next day, he is looking for a barber shop he can attach himself. They normally sell seats. The way they do it here, I don't know whether that's the way they do it in Africa. They sell seats. Seat, what I mean by seat is this. A saloon, when you go to a saloon now, they will have like 10 seats. That 10 seats is for sale. They will tell you maybe a week you'll be paying £100 or £50 a week in that salon. Then you can see that's scalable skill. The person can earn money the next day. And again, for that kind of job, you need to be standing because, when you are doing all those kind of things, you stand. So between that age of 25 to 35, you are fit. I assume that you are very, very fit. So that is scalable skill. You have to think about this number one. Do you have that scalable skill? Another thing is plumbing, messing, this groundwork, this tiling, roofing, that's what we call scalable skill. Because you can see a construction site that you can attach yourself and start making money. And remember, you are coming to do that work in Europe, so you must know how to do it. There's no any corner corner. If you start doing corner corner, they will just say leave their site. These Oyibo people, they are not in for corner corner. So if you don't, or you go and rush and learn medicine, they, because here they use brick. I've never seen a block here. What we use here is brick. Okay, there's nothing like this 4 inches, 6 inches, 12 inches is not here. What we use, so maybe back home you don't have experience of doing bricks. You understand? That's what you need to have in mind and learn it back home. So when you come, they put you inside, or you want to touch to a man. Like when you go to maybe some community WhatsApp group here, you will see somebody that said, hey, I'm a construction worker. I need a server, or I need, these people they call assistant, like they are in construction site, then you can become assistant immediately. So those kind of are scalable job. That's always easy job. But this care work you people are doing, remember care work, you need to have, and those scalable job, you can do the under the table salary. I don't want to explain it here, please. I mean, YouTube, when I finish, you call your friend that in abroad, ask them what is under the table salary. They will explain it back, in your phone with you. But as I'm talking here, let me just be talking, because we have to code whatever we are saying here. So those ones are what we call under the table, because you can start it and start earning money. Okay. Then, if it's care work people are doing, care work, you are not taking care of human being. Human being is different because before you can take care of human being, they need to ensure or make sure that you are certified. You have done that training and you have paper to work. And again, they will not give you, if you are coming as a student, they will give you that hour, that 20 hours. That's what you can do there, because that kind of work is delicate, sensitive, and all that. But in a barbering salon, you might finish your study this evening. You go there because you have already paid for seats. You go there and be barbering people. Okay? So that one is under the table money. That's what we call it here. Or I think that's another thing UK people call it. Cash at hand. That's cash at hand. US call it under the table, but some places in UK they call it under the table money because it's not taxed. Okay, so now let's go to number two. Number two is this: the issue of your time, your baggages, and what you need to do about them. I'll give you an example. I think I don't have. I'll give you an example with that. Because if someone is 35, 40, we assume that that person is now a family man or a family woman. So now there's kids involved. It becomes complex. So the woman is coming, maybe she has braiding skill. She's coming as a student. Now, if you add children to that journey, she cannot do any work and she cannot even study. And remember, this is a budget channel. You are not coming with full payment of school fees, full payment of your living wage while you study. Because most of you come do deposits. It's only like if family, like parents are applying for their children. That's the only time I see that my students they pay full-time school, like full school fees. Most adults that sponsor themselves or have like sponsors, they don't pay it. They pay the deposit that get the offer letter to get the visa. That's what they pay. Like the 2 million, they first of all deposit it to the school. The school will now release the offer letter. Then they will start coming. And when they come here, they are hoping that they will make that money. Remember, there's a baggage already. Or this man might have a wife, or this woman might, have a husband. You understand? So now there's a like baggage somewhere. Her visa, her type of visa or his type of visa determine whether children or wife are joining. So this is today is February 1st. Before the end of February, we'll start making applications. So I'm just giving you so that you people will go home and be deciding on what to do. Okay? So now This now makes everything complex for them or the person involved. The person will be thinking, there are some that will get visa. I've gotten like 30 people, two or 30 people, I think two or three. I've gotten like 30 people that when I got the admission, the wife said if the money cannot take all of them, he shouldn't go. I've gotten like that, then the guy didn't go. There's another one when we are doing COS. So later on, the hours is 42 hours. This woman needs to work that hour. And before, what what was, what the man thought will happen was that the wife will go with the kids and he will come later. But due to the wife will work full time and the kids are underage, like I think the first one was 6, the second one 4, the other one is 1. It's 3 kids. We told this man, so because since they have a nanny, he can stay with the nanny with the kids. They will let the wife, but the man refused. So you see, the baggage, it's not as if that you cannot get visa. You can get it, but there's a baggage waiting for you, or waiting for you to tackle. So that kind of thing. That's why you need to be thinking now. Discuss it with your partner if you have a wife or these women or men that come here. I don't want to travel with my wife. I want to get alone. They will tell you this, but after 3 years, they will tell you, oh, I want to bring my son. Somebody just told me that last week. When this man is coming, he said he doesn't want family to come with him, that he wants to come alone. He said because the son is turning 18. He's now started looking. I told him, you see, you could have added this kid so that he came when you came with COS because dependent was coming. But you were hearing that. He told me that they say women come here, they run away. I said, I've not run away. I'm still here. He said, no, that they ran away, that his brother told him not to go with the wife, blah, blah, blah. Now, the son now is now missed out. He has missed out. His father could have handed him like UK passport easily. Because that 2022, if you come now, the guy must have been here 3 years and waiting for another 5 years to get citizenship. But the father missed it because what he heard. So there are that kind of conflicting information that people hear about marriage, or people hear about relationship, or people hear about the way kids are raised. So they are not sure of how to move on with the location thing. So it becomes a problem. My question this night is this: as we are trying to start making these applications, have you sat your husband down? Have you sat your wife down? Have you people check that there's no any childminder waiting for you? You can't even afford it. Me, I can't even afford it. Okay. There's there any childminder here? Have you people think of, like discussing it, how these children will be raised, this and that? Have you taking that firm decision? Look at what we are doing. Okay, my husband will go and start job and make way for us before and come for us before the kids turn 18. Because when they turn 18, they will be coming as adults. You cannot include them as dependents because they're already 18. They are full-fledged adults. So now, a woman might say, okay, let me be coming because I'm a nurse or I have done the care training. Men say it, okay? You might run away, you might go there and you will not come back again. Okay, there are things like that. There are like condition like that. This is number 2. The last one, let's talk about the age now. The age, a man that is 52, 53, 55, 56, life has dealt with this person. The retirement is not favorable. He has, in fact, he has seen the future, that the future is not favorable. Maybe he didn't marry at, early. Because what it is that the men think that they have age. And when they marry in their 50, they realize that they will be retired without the kids becoming an adult. You see where the fault is. There's a faulty line of not having any child, in your youth, when you are still capable. So I've got a man that wants to come to Europe. He really wants to come to Serbia. This man has looked at the retirement, and when we did this consultation this morning, he nearly cried. This is a 57 years old man. He nearly shed tears. He told me how bad it is. He's a graduate. He has been staying in 2 rooms with 3 kids and a wife since he came to Lagos. And he came to Lagos like 28 years ago because life, if you got a good job after like 2 years, 3 years, the company will fold and they will struggle with money. And he wasn't able to start any business. He wasn't able to do other things because of the kind of job and the time. And again, the kids were involved. The kids need money to go to school. This man, like this man is looking at his future. I said, okay, how old is the first baby? Because that's what we used to determine. How old is he? Said he's 9. So this man has looked. He will be 60 and this child will be like 12 years. He will be 70. This child will be 22 years. You see, and that child has 22 years. This child might still be looking for admission. So you will be retiring, like going to your grave, and you don't have anybody that will be working to take care of you. You've been in 2 rooms, 1 room and a parlor. Okay, this man has looked and said no, he wants to change his life. Okay, how are you going to get money to travel? He said he has asked his elder sister. He still has an elder sister that has gone back to village, but the kids are doing fine because she's not a grandmother, and again, she has grown-up kids that are in America, UK. So he said that he has done WhatsApp meeting with them and told them his situation. They are able to raise 5 point something million. Okay, now that kind of person now has noticed that life is not straightforward, and but coming to abroad at the age of 57 is not a time to come to hustle. I don't know how to say it, but if anything happens to him, what will happen? That's another thing. Like now, he is in that age. If he stress so much, things might because when you come, he has to start with this menial job. He wasn't able to develop any scalable skill. Since last year, I came back here in March last, I think late February last year. I came back after going for 8 months. I came back and I started telling you people to go and learn skills, tech training, plumbing, braiding, all this, like the job you can start tomorrow. People are not listening. And they will come for consultation. They will pay 60, 50 pounds or 60,000 naira to come for consultation. They will still not go and learn that. I will tell them, even if it's weekend, be going to barbing salon. You're barbing. Ask the man that you want to learn this thing, that you want to see whether you can even go somewhere and open it, or you can pay them to start learning it. They will not do it. They will still pay another consultation to tell you they have gotten money, but they will still not have that scalable skill that can help cushion the effect of menial job. Let me tell you the menial job, because the menial job you can see here is jobs that is not good for the physical body. I don't know how to say it. Even the care work. Care work is not good for physical body. Do you know that people that do nights, even here, go and Google it. If you do night shift, what kind of stress does it add to your health? You will see what will happen there. Just go and Google it. The kind of menial job you will do, you need to be young to do it. That is when it will not affect you. Great. It's not that it is not affecting your health. It will affect your health, but it is not like the way, like when I came, like in 24, 25, you can stand for 14 hours. But this coming 57, you can't do that. And these are the people that are coming. They are used to sit in the office like I'm sitting for a whole day from 9 to 5. They are sitting. They have not grown that kind of muscle or stamina to stand. Do you know what it is to work in warehouse in abroad? There's no any seat there. If it is 8 to 8, 12 to 12, you are standing. That's the truth. People don't tell you. You are standing on your feet. You see, 57. And when you are looking at them, you said you want to do video call. You are looking at, when if you're doing consider immediately you say something and you tell me your age, I want to do video call with you. I want to check how fat you are because obviously you should know the kind of job that you are coming to do at that age with that weight and the things that you will see here is not really good. So this night, let me conclude this video. This night, I'm begging you, you need a scalable skill that will not harm your physical body. Abroad here, you don't have community. I will explain what I mean by community. You cannot, because everybody is working. There's not anybody that will come if you are sick that will come. Let me just even tell you how it is a bit with me. When I had my baby and because the kind of traumatic childbirth, I think one of my babies, I have to pay someone. Let me tell you how much I paid that person. I have to call. Somebody gave me a number of an agency. I called them. It's a Yoruba woman that came to me that they sent to me. Yes, I paid £800 monthly for this woman to come and nurse me out of CS. I've got a man in the house, but I have to pay so that she can carry the baby in the night. She can stay with us for 3 months. So that 3 months, we ended up paying £2,400. Go and check it in Naira. £2,400. Go and check it in Naira. It's around maybe 5 to 6 million. So in this abroad, if anybody is giving you help, they will charge you. In Nigeria, we have cheap labor. Here, there's no cheap labor. So mistakenly, if you become sick or you go to this warehouse to stand for 14 hours because you're thinking to yourself that you can do it and you slump there and you have stroke, they will just from the hospital, they will ask you, do you have family? You said no. They will say, okay, you have to be going. Because they cannot give you care. You are not qualified for care. Okay, I don't know how. So, scalable skill are many that you can learn easily. And I want you to thank God that in Nigeria, you can even start learning it tomorrow. If you go to your streets, you look at the one that you like. If it's plumbing, the one that you like is not me. I'm not here to choose anything for you. You choose the plumbing, you choose the barbing, you choose the tiling, you choose the messing, you choose the groundwork man in construction, you choose the braiding for women. Women, the only thing that is underpaid here is mostly braiding and child minding. And again, I don't want you people to come here quickly and do child minding. I'll give you an example. If you do child minding and anything happen to that child, your own is finished. Thank God. So I just don't want to, when you come to this country, you've not gotten your papers, you say you're looking after someone's child. If the child becomes sick, the mom might say that you did something and they will call police. That one is yawa. You have bought markets that you cannot even sell. Okay, that is the way it works. So when you come here as women, I like to be looking at you to do braiding or walk around salon like nails and all that, so that you are not going to go and be doing childminder for small children. Because these people in here, everybody is so like a money, let me get the job, let me do it, and let me get the money and all that. So as you are sleeping tonight, the first thing that you need to discuss is that you need to ask yourself what is on that table job or cash at hand work, like the skill that are sellable in the streets of Europe that you can do. Ask yourself. When you ask yourself, for the men that are above 50 something, I beg of you, the only thing I want you to do is barbing salon, because in that one, you are controlling yourself. If you're standing to barb hair, maybe barb 5 people, when you are tired, you can drag a tall seat and sit down. That's barbing salon chair. You can sit down. It's not like warehouse that you must stand to do work. It's not like that. You've seen a Nigerian woman, Mr. Adewale or something. You guys saw it yesterday. He said they caught him sleeping and the child, the teenager he was looking after, escaped. And when they showed me this man, I nearly cried for him because this man is above 50 and he came to do care work. And he came to do care work. So he is doing night shift. There's no any way in this world that that man will stay awake. There's no any Jupiter that will make that man to stay awake for 12 hours in the night, unsociable hour. But anyway, due to the type of country he got himself, he think to himself that he can do it. Obviously, it happened now that he needs to come back after his jail term. Okay, that is it. So when you are coming in that age, you need to have a plan. That's the conclusion. You must have a plan that you will say, my guy, most of you, if you go to Germany now, you say, my guy, immediately you're landing, you tell your friends that you know there that you want a barber salon, that they can take you so that you can make contacts. You see, you can start it the next day. That is the only thing I say. But if it's this grand work, I will tell you why I don't like construction for any man that is above in Europe, because it's the job that they do outside. And you are coming from tropical region. Sun has been hammering you since you were born, and they pull you out at 50s to come here and work outside in cold. Your body will tell you that this is not favorable for me. And if you push this your body, you might go to sleep and you will not wake up because you have dragged this body so bad that the body is having shock, and they will come and break your door and bring you out. So it's better because barbing salon, men are coming there and going out. People are seeing you. Even if you collapse there, walking, your colleague will see you. And again, it's a kind of a place that you can make friends easily and start understanding the system. Because barbing salon is where men, even I normally see them if I take my sons out to barb them. You see men, maybe if it's a Ghanaian barbing salon, you will see them like Ghanaians, men there. So it is still a place where you can go and start getting information about the country. Even me as I am, I don't really know much because I'm a very, 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 very unsociable person. Okay, I love my indoors thing. So I don't really know much. That's it. So things like this, you need to sit down today, and start telling yourself that this is getting critical. What can you do? Tomorrow, you will go and start it. I want when I come tomorrow, I will ask, like, tell me what you are starting tomorrow, and you are telling me. Because when you come to consultation, what is the point? What is the point? Where is the syllabus skill? You say you're working in an office. Nobody will employ you from Africa to come and work in the office here, except the one you can get in Upwork. Nobody will do that. I like to tell you people the truth. That's why I'm not likable. Okay? Nobody will do that. Okay, so you have to have that in mind. Okay, guys, I will be taking your questions here because I'm seeing about questions and I need to somebody said, okay. Okay, you see these things I'm saying now. Jane Calvin 1385. She said to learn this trade in Nigeria is cheap. Listen here. In Canada, to learn carpentry, you pay $17,000. When I come here, I'll be shouting, go and get a skill. People don't take me serious. I know. You guys don't take me serious. 17,000. That's why I tell you, anything that you want to learn, even this tech training, you need it because you have to do your filing. If you want to go and pay someone to do anything here, just be budgeting £500. If you want to go and pay, when I say stay in Nigeria, learn this, come and learn Womiba tech skill, 80,000 naira. You refuse. There's a girl like that when we are getting COS. This girl was pushing, come and learn tech training. No, when I go to UK, I will learn according to what I see to do. Okay, fine. When she came now, She see that this girl work, no, they gave her permanent nights. She's not sleeping, is affecting her. Like, she will say her high BP is rising. When I tell you something that is truth, if you ignore me, I will ignore you when you come to complain. That's the way the world work. Because if you do strong head, you don't want to follow plan. You need to bear the consequences. And she came here, she wanted to go to one college. They told her to pay 4,000 something pounds. And she came back. But the point is that she cannot do it at the moment because she goes to night work. The time she comes, she's sleeping. Okay? Because now she wants to change a job, but she can't because she doesn't have any skill. If she wants to learn any of that skill here, I just don't want to tell you how much it is. Okay? I will not tell you. You need to find out by yourself online. And Jane Kelvin has said that to learn carpenter in Canada is 17,000. But today, tomorrow, there's a carpenter in your street. If you walk in there tomorrow after your job and tell the man, please, I want to be coming to learn this carpenter work. This person might say, okay, bring 1 carton of drink or bring 2,000, bring 5,000, bring 10,000. It's just little money. Or bring 50,000. Even if it's 100,000, they charge you, it's still cheap. Go and pay. Be going there. You can even change your job. You can even say, okay, you will be working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Because you have a plan. Maybe you have saved for this location budget. Maybe you have the 5,000. Okay? 5 million, sorry. You have the 5 million that can even take you to Eastern Europe. Okay? Now, what you will be doing is so simple. It's looking for in your, I don't say go and be jumping transportation. That's something in your street that, because I know that almost everybody that is watching me here, people that are watching me here, they must know the barbing salon close to the street where they are living. So there's nothing stopping you. It's just that you don't want to. You must know there's not any barbing salon that will charge you 1 million or even 200,000. Highest anybody can charge you in that kind of scale is 50,000 naira. And they will be happy that you'll be coming to help out. Okay? Life is so simple if you start on time and if you prepare. When people say, oh, you get whatever you want, I say, no, because I'm a chief architect of preparation, except when something like, death, all these things I cannot control, and it starts meddling with my mental health. That's when I can't really concentrate. But I love preparing for something before I can start it. That's why people think you get whatever you want. No, there's preparation that you didn't see, there's sleepless nights that you didn't see, and there's a whole lot that you didn't see happening, at the back of the place that you didn't notice we were doing. Okay, so today I wake up and pack things in this carton because I'm a food seller. I wake up and pack them. I wake up maybe 4 o'clock because I've got delivery. I woke up 4 o'clock and pack them. But you'll be thinking, when do I have to do this? Because I will prepare to wake up 4 a.m. to pack them. Okay? So this is the way the world works. But you need to sit up and decide how to do it. Carpenter, barbing, welder, plumbing, roofing, tiling, what are the other one? That's another one. That's another one. Upholstery. Yes. Carpentry and upholstery. I think they are together. That's all these skills I see. Then when you finish that or when you're doing it, you come and join tech training. Because my dear, when you come here, some barbing salon has login system because you know how to press things. You know how to use calendar. You will know how to use office because it's not this kind of your barbing salon that we have here. The barbing salon you have here, like the barbing salon close to me, you have to book online. They have an app online. You book it, the time, then you take your children there or you take yourself there and barb your hair. So if you are not like computer literate, you don't know how to use calendar, this is the time to come and learn it on 15th of February. We are starting our training this month. Please, it's only 80,000 naira. We're not going to charge you 4,000 pounds. But when you leave it late and coming, your body go tell you. that you need to pay through your nose to learn it. So in Nigeria, as you are now, that's the right time to learn. It's 80,000 naira. Then we have language one-to-one consultation. You know, there's now EU visa route, that is language. And as a country, when you do their country language for 1 year, I think 1 year or 2 years, you will study a degree free. Hmm. Okay. There's a country like that in Europe. So I will do one-to-one consultation based on that and other three countries. The flight ticket, how you will start your application for September. These are the people that have budget of 5 million. If the budget of 5 million and above, if you have budget of 5 million to travel to Europe, is doable in September. So booking one-to-one consultation for the language study routes is 50, I think 50, yeah, it's 60,000 if it's one-to-one. It's 50,000 naira if it's group consultation. So now we have all these things in our Womiba training platform, all the information, the payment, and all that. You need to come and join us. What I want you to do tomorrow is to look for a place to learn any of these skill: carpenter, upholstery, barbing, loofing, tiling, and others. So when we come tomorrow, you tell me what you are learning. So you need to learn one of them. If you learn plumbing here, you will be any more than doctor, but there's no time for you to learn plumbing. Yeah, there's no time. I know there's no time because you know why I'm saying it. Plumbing here is not the kind of one. I think the guy told me there's a guy that came to do my bathroom. I think last week I was asking him. He said he went to college for 3 years to learn plumbing. I wanted to laugh, but I didn't laugh at his face. I said this thing that our people will go 3 months and learn 3 years. He said, he went to college, he got MVQ this, MVQ that. I said, plumbing. He said, yes. I said, okay. Hmm. Now, let me just tell you how plumbing work. Some plumbers are paid more than doctors. You will not believe it. I'm telling you, you will not believe it. But this country don't go by certificates. That's one thing. They go by like the skill and demand. That's the way they get the rates because there's no more plumbing. That's why when you log on plumbers in London are paid 70 million, like I think 70,000 pounds, which is more than 130 million a year. Imagine that plumber. Most of you will now look at yourself and remember your plumbers in Nigeria and remember how much they are missing. And there's always a fantastic plumber, around in Nigeria. Like, that these people can do well. If they come abroad, they can earn more than even 70,000 pounds a year. They can earn that because they are good. But anyway, they don't have that kind of opportunity. They need to come out to be able to do that. So what I'm proposing to you now, and if you even come here and start barbing hair, you might even open your own barbing salon. Okay, so these are options I have for people that's already above 50. I choose barbing for them because what I told the man I had consultation before coming here, I said, I'm choosing barbing for you because one, you can't do this plumbing, you can't do this construction. They are outside and you're already 57. These are the work that you need to do in like house that are like this winter. You know what? I saw a plumber outside the other end of my junction. They are doing, this underground piping. It was freezing and they are doing it. These Oyibo people. They weren't shaking, but me that was passing, the weather was so bad. Imagine a Nigerian man, 57 years, from Africa where sun is shining every day, to come here and stand in the road doing plumbing or underground plumbing. Imagine that the man will collapse one day. The kind of freezing. And they are outside. This is their country. They were born in this kind of weather. It's not the same with a man the man might have been enjoying sun since he was born. And you brought him here to come and do plumbing outside in the freezing cold. What do you think will happen? You're gonna first of all have shock. The body will tell him that no, this is not the kind of things I need or I used to. So, and some of that shock, where it ends for those men that are 57. So it doesn't really end well. Okay. So it ends so bad. So now, first of all, what we're gonna do tomorrow is the skill tracking. And tomorrow we now focus on age because now I'm getting about this age content and the countries that are so slow for you because we have to choose tomorrow. We have to choose some countries that are slow. What I mean by a country being slow, they are not like UK. UK, you need to do work. No, there are countries like 5 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. The person will be resting, not the one that will say come to work 14 hours a day. We are not used to that. Even me at this my age, I cannot do that work. It will affect my health. Okay, I don't even see well in the night. So imagine. So it will affect my health. So I can't do it. So that's why I consider people that are above my age. You see why I hammer on that. If I see what my body cannot carry, I know that people are strong, naturally strong. There are people that can withstand anything. But of course, your girl is not born with that kind of trouble. Okay, I can eat one meal a day, but let me not stress myself, carry my body the way my body cannot move. I will not do that. Okay, that's why my life now is slow, enjoy slow. So there are countries in this Europe, not Germany, not France, because those countries are fast lane. Mhm. They are very, very fast lane, although there's money in them, but they are fast lane. These are the countries that do 40, 12 to 14 hours shift. So, but there are countries that this men will start with. The important thing is to get citizenship. That 5 years that is critical for your pathway to citizenship. Once you get that citizenship, you will now relax. You will now start cherry picking what you can do, what you cannot do. And again, you will be guaranteed your old age. Your old age, once you get the citizenship, your old age is guaranteed. How is it guaranteed? Because here they pay pension, free medical care. So once you spend, even if that's why I said this channel, because when I finished, I think it was last week I finished video, my colleague came here and said, why am I telling people that are above 40 to come to Europe? Don't I see the way it is? I say these people no longer have option where they are. The man that talked to me today, he doesn't have, he, in fact, there's no option for him in Nigeria, the way Nigeria is. And you cannot say he shouldn't come here and spend like 5 to chase passports from 3 or 5 or 7 years to get it so that his old age will be secure because the kids are still young. He didn't get married on time. So that kind of man, you can't prevent him. You can't say, okay, he's above 40, he shouldn't come and do this abroad hustling. That is not good for his health. That's why I'm proposing here. You know, when I started here, I still propose barbing for this kind of men. Because that barbing, you're working for yourself. Because when you people pay for that kind of chair, you are working for yourself. That's the way barbing do work. So that you can now moderate how your body work, but not what, like if it's warehouse, it's a whole different pot of fish. You might die there standing for 14 hours. So do the one that you know that you can control how you walk and the pace. Okay? So that's why I propose barbing. You can see I've said it more than 7 times. Okay, let me answer the question about New Zealand for AEWV visa. Do you have any idea of the proof of funds? Of course, the proof of funds, the JJ. The proof of funds is illustrated there. Ask me this in Telegram group, and then I can give you some information. I can't reply you here. So ask me in the comment section in the general group in Telegram. Then I can give you an answer to this. Osok Zone Africa. Osok Zone Africa. How about driving? Okay, one thing about driving is this. Okay. That's delivery crackdown. I don't want people to get into that. I want to show you now. Now somebody mentioned driving. That's why I didn't say it since I have um I have been talking here. So let me show you why I didn't say that. All of us, you will see it online now. UK, even in Germany, because that's where they do the immigration. Okay, let me show you first. You see what I mean? Delivery driving scandal. It was a scandal because many people that don't have papers were doing it. So immigration people are busting it. So I don't want you to go in through that like be running about when you're carrying motor. What if you run into somebody and kill somebody here? No, they don't take sorry here. You must go in forever. Okay, so that's why sometimes that like child minding, I said once you come here because you don't know the first aid, you don't know somebody child might die in your hand, that's your end. There's UK UK delivery scandal, immigration delivery scandal here. I don't know whether you people can see this. So the government, these delivery drivers, people that came here as a student, because they said they would do 20 hours. And that 20 hours, they might want more money. Then they will now start going to do delivery because delivery is like on that table salary or cash at hand salary. It doesn't go through tasks like that. You know what happened? They found out that in this Europe, that these people that owns this company employ people that shouldn't be working more than 20 hours, like many students, like 60% were students. They start catching them. That's what's happened. So that's why I'm not proposing driving because you are a black person and you are always the target. Okay? So that's it. If you go on driving immigration scandal, so you will see it from Germany, you see it. So all this like food delivery and all that, maybe before COVID or even during the COVID, people that were students, they were doing it, to make more. I know one guy that have done it in Aberdeen, like, oh my God, he has a lot of money because he came as a student, that 20 hours, he was the first people that did that thing before this they start busting them. So don't go into driving because you need to maintain 20 hours. And again, what will happen is this: if they catch you, the company that is giving you the job, the thing is on the system. The company cannot even save you because they will give the information that will jail you because the number of hours you have worked is in the system. So you see, use your sense. So that's barbing salon. Nobody's counting your money for you. They can even come to your house, they barb them hair. For people that are braiding, they can even come, or you can even go to their house and braid their hair and take the money, 40 pounds, 50 pounds, that's 100,000, and be saving it small, small. Maybe once you finish school, you will not, that 2 years post study work they are giving, you will not go and look for work. You can even build your own and register it as self employed. So that's what I'm suggesting. Because if you go through the driving to start delivering food, they will catch you. I think I've answered all the questions here, my dear. Let's call it tonight. So remember, one-to-one consultation for people that want to leave this country before September through language studies. We have it going on. You can pay your money. Then Telegram, Womiba Tech training is coming up. Please, it's 80,000 naira. I didn't add any money. I'm still doing it 80,000 naira, although we are losing money because my tutors told me that it's time for it to increase. I said, no, people are struggling. Mhm. Okay, that's it. So we need to help. Okay, guys, I'll be leaving you guys here. Before you leave, guys, can you subscribe? Can you just give us a thumbs up, guys? Please. Now, what you're gonna do today, don't forget, think about what you will start learning tomorrow that can give you on the table money and cash at hand money. Okay, I will not explain that kind of money to you. When you go home today or when you finish now, call your friends in Europe, tell them what is cash at hand money, on the table money. They will give you the lecture. Okay. Thank you so much. I will see you. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, guys. Please subscribe, share in your social media platform. You are not being charged though. So all this information with my church mind, I'm coming to reveal what people are not revealing. The only thing that you can do to support me is to share in your social media group and tag me. I will come. My name in Facebook is Oliakwemwiro. Tag me, I will come. Or Engineer When tag me, I will come. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Felling. Bye bye. If you have any question, join the Telegram group. The link is in the description. Come down and ask me this question. The JJ asked me the question. Jane Kelvin asked me the question in Telegram group. Then I will supply you the answers. Zone Africa, I've answered you. No driving for now till you get your like permanent stay. Then you can do what you want. Happy Sunday, Jen Kevin. Thank you so much. Thank you so much from the Gambia. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. Bless you. Bye.